Beast Mode family, how y'all doing on this beautiful Monday morning? Hope everything is going good thus far. Hope y'all had a great weekend, and I hope y'all got refreshed and rejuvenated and ready to attack the week, baby. But anyway, I want to come in and show my face in the place and let y'all come jump on this journey with us, what we're about to do. We're about to do a 4-day, just a little 4-day smooth, quick fine tuning on all fruit. And we got some juices that we made up. You see them posted up right there. They all ready to go. Got our cantaloupe and our honeydew right here. I'm actually about to cut that up. I'm gonna cut that up in a second, get it ready. We already got the watermelon already cut up here in the refrigerator. Yeah, got that watermelon ready to go, ready to serve. And we're gonna get in there and get right and tight. Anyway, don't y'all mind my dishes. I gotta get those washed up real quick after all the juicing and everything my wife did before she went to work. So she had to climb out of here. And so I just got back in from training a client, and I'm gonna do my part of the whole work. So I'm gonna wash up all the dishes and all that good stuff and take the trash out, and we're gonna get to it, man. But anyway, like I say, today is Monday. We're gonna start the fine tuner on Tuesday, tomorrow. What's that, July 22nd? And we're gonna go from Tuesday to Friday. We're just gonna fine tune, man, and just wash out there a little bit, and we're gonna rejuvenate, and we're gonna be great, man. Keep that skin glowing right there. You know what I'm saying? See that light coming out of that skin there, baby? That pretty smile. But anyway, let me start gassing myself up. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to washing these dishes. I'm gonna cut up the cantaloupe and the honey. Well, I'm gonna cut up the cantaloupe and the honeydew. Then I'm gonna wash the dishes. And then we're gonna start this journey, man. So y'all come on the ride, enjoy it. If you wanna do it with us, we're gonna be eating fruit, nuts, seeds. We're gonna be doing some juices here. And we're gonna have a little fun with this thing. But anyway, let's get over here and cut up this cantaloupe and this honeydew. And we're gonna get at you, baby. Yassa. Oh yeah. You see we got that cantaloupe up there on the stage, baby. Up there on the wooden stage. Slicing and dicing it. Just dumping it into the glass bowl right there, getting ready to put it in the refrigerator so to get that nice little chill. And we'll be ready to scoop and score, baby. All right, so we got the honeydew. We're cutting it up. Same thing as the cantaloupe. We're just cutting it up real fine and dumping it into the glass bowl. And we're going to put it all in the refrigerator so we can have it ready to scoop and score, so we can make sure we be successful doing our 4-day little quick cleanse right here. As you see, I'm being real careful right here with the honeydew as I slice it up. It's a little thinner right here on the hull here. But we got it, baby. Ooh-wee. Look how pretty that cantaloupe and honeydew is sitting. All right, we got our cold pressed juices right here, staged up and ready to go. Got that good old watermelon in the glass bowls. Man, I just love my watermelon, my seeded watermelon. Just eat the seed and everything. Just so good, baby. Now down to the fun part. The part that, you know, not everybody like, the cleanup part. But hey, it's got to be done so we can make sure that we be ready when we need those dishes again. Just kind of cleaning out everything. You see right here, we just cleaning out all the components that go to the juicer, making sure we got all the old pulp out of there so it can just be ready to go for the next time. And yeah, so we're gonna get everything finished up, and we're gonna store it up, let it dry, and then we're gonna put it up, baby. Yes, sir. All right, Beast Mode fam. So we back at you. We got the cantaloupe and the honeydew cut up. We got the dishes all washed up, and we got our trash ready right here. Gonna take it to the dump. Got a few boxes there we're gonna put in the box recycle bin there. And we're gonna be ready, man. We're gonna be ready for Tuesday to go ahead on and crank this thing up. do our little, little quick little cleanse, wash out, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, just to kind of catch some of y'all up to speed, me and my wife, we've been on an all fruit and all veggie regiment here for a little over 3.5 years now. We usually do a herbal detox, maybe 2 to 3 times a year, depending on how everything is flowing there. We're doing this quick little cleanse right here with the all fruit, nuts and seeds, just to kind of do a little pre-cleanse before we go into the herbal detox. Maybe, I don't know, middle of August, maybe even the end of August, 1st of September. So, we just want to come in and just do a quick little sweep there. Just kind of revitalize, like I said earlier, rejuvenate, you know what I mean? And just, keep them cells alive, man, and stay on the up and up. But anyway, like I say, this approach over the last 3.5 years has been a great approach. It's been a way for us, to kind of reconnect with nature, reconnect with God on all of his creation, which, God, nature, and all that good stuff. So we just want to reconnect, with God and the extension of everything that comes from him, like I say, for us nature. And we just want to correct some stuff, get more healthy, just more healthy all around, just getting control of that and not letting that get out of hand and not getting too bad out of shape there. But it's been a joyous journey, man. We've been loving it. Been seeing some great changes. It hasn't been a sprint. It's been more of a marathon, been more of a long haul thing. This is our everyday life. We pretty much just to kind of, jump a little bit. But how we fast every day. So we've been fasting every day for 3.5 years. So our fast can go anywhere from 18 hours all the way up to, 24 hours daily. That's on the low side. So we're going to easily, fast 18 hours daily. You know what I mean? So our first meal that we ingest is going to be some fruit. It's going to be fruit. We usually get started around anywhere from 11 to 1, depending on how the day is going. And normally our last meal of the day is around, 6:30, 7 o'clock, so like that. We kind of like to eat, have our last meal ingested before the sun go down and all that good stuff. So we just want to stay in rhythm, rhythm with nature. That's how we like to do it. It's been working pretty good for us. So it's been a great journey. But like I say, we fast on a daily, it's something that we've grown accustomed to and something that we've been enjoying, something that, like I say, we've been getting great results. But anyway, just want to kind of give y'all a little snippet on, our approach and what we do on a daily. Yeah, so we got everything ready to go to get this show on the road in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this trash, and then I'm gonna get out here and see if we can't do a little work today, man. Get out here and be productive. We're gonna make a few duckies there. But anyway, I'm gonna climb out of here, and this will be a continuation video. So I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, Tuesday, July 22nd. I have some juice in my hand, maybe some fruit in my hand, kind of just show you how we go out through the day. And we're going to take this thing on through to Friday, and we're going to keep this thing going, and we're going to stay on this healthy assembly line. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all hold it down like Bobby Brown. Yes, sir. Beast Mode family, what's going on this Tuesday morning? Hey, it's the top of the top, baby. Hey, doing this cleanse, we're going to be concentrating on movement too, because the more we move, the better we can get everything to flow here. And of course, I like to jump around. I love plyometrics. Plyometrics produce so much power and explosion. And you see here, I'm just using my trailer just to do a few plyos here as I get the day going. Man, y'all try some of these and see how you like it. What's up, Beast Mode family? How y'all doing out there on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon, baby? Hey, today is the first day of the quick washout, cleanse, whatever you want to call it. Hey, yesterday I said 4 days, but I was wrong. It's a correction. It's going to be 3 days: Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday week, we're going to do a nice little quick, little clean, nice little cleanse, little wash out there. And, you know, just dust off a little bit there. But anyway, I'm here, ready to rock and roll. I just ate me an orange before I got on camera here. So I got my green juice here. This right here is green Granny Smith apples, cucumbers, cilantro, parsley, celery, cucumbers, ginger, and cayenne pepper. Yes, I think I got that right. I don't think I left out anything. But anyway, I have it all listed right here. So you can check it out here. I got it listed so y'all can check out the ingredients in there. But anyway, I'm going to knock out a quick 16 ounces. So it's a 32 ounce total. So I'm going to do half now and then half later. So we're going to go ahead and take half of this to the head. And we're going to get this good old go-go juice in us. And then we're going to go on to our next destination. And we're gonna be ready to go. So let's drink up, baby. I have to stop and check to make sure I'm right at 16. So I got maybe a little sip left before I get to 16. This thing got a little kick to it too, y'all, with that cayenne pepper in there. But anyway, let's drink this thing on down to 16. Oh yeah, we're a little under, but it's all good. Can't go wrong with a little more. But anyway, we got that knocked out. And we're gonna go ahead on and load up and go to our next stop here. But anyway, hey man, we're here to enjoy it, man. It's Tuesday, first day of the cleanse. We're having fun with it like always. We're out here in the sun, you know, just getting rejuvenated, revived here. And we're just enjoying the day, man. We'll be back with y'all later on and let y'all check out the journey. Hey, don't forget, man, jump on it with us, man, and clean up here a little bit with us. But yeah, we'll get at you later on, Beast Mode family. Y'all. What's going on this beautiful Hump Wednesday morning? Hey, we still in here live, baby. Hey, we in the middle of the week, the second day of the washout, aka cleanse. As you see here, I'm just continuing my movement for the week, just trying to keep everything flowing. Just trying to keep that lymphatic system moving so we can eliminate in all ways, baby. But anyway, y'all see here, again, I love the plyos. So anytime you see me, I'm gonna be doing something jumping wise. You see here, I'm doing some jumping jacks. I knocked about a quick 50 out just to get the day going before the guys get here to unload the trees here. So we just keeping it moving, man. Just enjoying this whole journey and making the best of it. Let's go. Beast Mode family, what's going on, baby? Hey, it's Hump Wednesday and we still out here live, baby. The second day of the quick cleanse, washout, whatever you want to call it. We out here taking a little break here in between loads. We're just getting a little quick break in and we're gonna knock down this berry smoothie. So in this smoothie here, we got all the berries for us: blueberries, red raspberries, and the black raspberries. Couldn't get that out. And we also have some avocado in here, and we have some flax seeds, and we have some chia seeds, and we just blend it all up and we make it out of a nice old smoothie. Now we normally put bitter greens in here, like the dandelions and stuff like that, but we left out the dandelions for these next 3 days just because we're doing all fruit. Okay, so we'll come back on Friday and throw the bitter greens back in for a little rebuild there, for a little refeed or fill us out or whatever, you know. But and I'll list the ingredients again too in the video. But yeah, so I normally, you know, like I say, I drink this. This is about 8 ounces, 8 or 9 ounces or so. So I just throw it back, and then what I do, I just top it off with water after I finish it, and then just drink it down. And then I have my nuts afterwards. So I got some Brazil nuts, walnuts, almonds, and some pumpkin seeds. So that's our little trail mix that we like to mix up. So I'm gonna go ahead on and knock this down, and then I'm gonna pour my water in here, and we're gonna get to it. Let's knock it out real quick. That's good too. Oh yeah, quick little pick me up. But you know, the berries, you know, of course the berries, everybody know this, you know, got a lot of good antioxidants in there. You know, just good for when it comes to like just blood and, you know, getting enriched oxygen and stuff like that, man. You know, it's good for that, you know, dilating those blood vessels so we can get that nice blood flow and just help purify that blood, man, and just keep you flowing good. And it also give you all kind of mojo energy there, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we keep the berries in. We make sure we keep the berries in. We make sure we keep the flaxseed and the chia seeds in, you know, so we can get those benefits there. And like I say, I know we're doing this 3-day cleanse, and this or whatever, but day to day, this is how we carry out our day. This is how we, you know, this is how we eat. This is how we nourish our body. You know, we start out the day with fruits, you know, then we go from that to smoothies. We know we may have juices and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got the nuts and seeds, like I just said, of course. So yeah, so this is how we carry out on a day-to-day basis. This is our norm here. You know what I'm saying? So I got my water. I topped it out with some spring water here. So I'm gonna just shake it up again, make sure I got all that residue rolling around in there, because I want to get that. Yes, sir. But, you know, so that's all gone. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna knock me an orange out too, you know, while I'm before I eat my nuts, and then we're gonna strike up out of here. But yeah, so I just want to come in and show my face in the place, you know, show y'all my smoothie that we like to drink, that we like to make up. Like I said, I left out the dandelion for these 3 days just because we're doing all fruit, but we'll add the bitter greens back in on Friday when we you know, incorporate the bitter greens that we normally do. But yeah, I hope y'all having a great day, a great Hump Wednesday. We're gonna continue this thing off. We're gonna finish it strong. The last day is tomorrow, so you know, we're gonna keep y'all up to date and let y'all follow our journey all the way through, man. So with that being said, I'm gonna cut up out of here, and I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all hold it down like Bobby Bryant. My bad, y'all. I got choked up on one of them chia seeds or something. But anyway, y'all hold it down like Bobby Bryant. Until the next time, I will get with y'all. Beast Mode family, we up out of here. Yes, sir. Beast Mode family, what's going on? Hey, baby, it's early Thursday morning, baby. The day is here. Hey, we're just trying to get moving before we get out and about and get going here. We're doing some mountain climbers, some old school mountain climbers, nuts and bolts movement right here. Ain't nothing new under the sun with this one. We're just trying to get going here, get pumping before we get out there and get busy today, baby. But I hope everybody is having a great morning so far. Hope it's going great. Hope you got some great things lined up. Hey, let's get out here and make the best of it, baby. Yes, sir. What's going on, Beast Mode family? How y'all doing out there on this beautiful Thursday, baby? The sun shining bright like a diamond across my forehead. Get my good old sweat on, and we enjoying the day, baby. How y'all day going so far? I hope it's going good. I'm out here eating my watermelon. It's good too. It's my favorite fruit right here, the watermelon. I love it, man. Anytime watermelon season get here, we're gonna take advantage of it. We eat watermelon from day 1 to the last day. Now, when you're talking about hydration, this is hydration right here. You know, a lot of people may be in the mindset that water is hydration. And don't get me wrong, we need water. The right water. The water from the spring. They got a lot of the trace minerals in it. You know what I'm saying? So water is like our sweep. You know what I'm saying? The water comes through and sweep out. You know what I'm saying? And it leaves some trace minerals behind, like you said. You know? So just think about a tsunami. A tsunami or a hurricane, they come in and wash out. They wash out water, they wash out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the water does for us. Wash out. When you're talking about true hydration, comes from the fruit. The minerals and vitamins in the fruit. That's true hydration there. So before you load up on water, make sure you're loading up on fruit too, so you can get your hydration there. But anyway, our whole thing behind, you know, our journey and the way we live, you know, it's all about just, of course, you know, getting the good health benefits and living vibrant, but it also, you know, brings about, you know, discipline and structure and patience, all those key fruits of the spirit, you know what I'm saying, that we're, you know, that we seek after. That's what you get from, you know, putting yourself on structured plans, you know, being disciplined, you know, showing yourself approval that, hey, if I can control what I eat and I can be disciplined enough to put down the bad stuff and eat when I'm supposed to eat and not just eat because I just want to eat and I just, you know, just being greedy and gluttony, that shows a sign of discipline. And if you can do that, you can do anything else in life. You know what I'm saying? If you can discipline yourself on what you eat and eating the right stuff, you know what I'm saying? And not eating when you not supposed to be eating, man, that says a lot about you as an individual, you know? So that's what we like about this. Even though, you know, of course, it's other things too, like, you know, when you say, you know, listening to your gut, or getting that gut feeling, or that intuition, or hearing from God, or something laying in your spirit, you know, if it's all clogged up with junk and waste, and, you know, ain't nowhere in the world you can, you know, listen to your gut feeling or hear from God, or something be laid in your spirit. Well, it might do, but you can't hear it because it's so clouded with so much junk. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main thing on why we choose to live the way we live and eat the way we eat and stuff like that, because we want to be able to hone in on what God says or what he places in us, or just decision making, man, on where we should go at in life. You know, making the right decision. Should we do this or should we not do that? You know what I'm saying? Or you know, just whatever. So we want to make sure that our spirit, which sits right here, we want to make sure that's clean and it's a clear pathway to where, you know, we can hear, you know, from the higher power, which is God. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we choose to eat the way we eat. Now, you know, we're not proclaiming to be know-it-alls and stuff like that, because we are still learning. This is still a journey, a learning journey for us. And we're gonna forever be learning. That's why we're always open to different ideas, as long as they're the right ideas. And we're open to, always learning more, so we can continue to excel on our journey and keep this thing moving forward. So, as we bring this thing to a close, I would just like to say, man, tap into your higher power, because we all got a higher power. We all got that special thing inside of us that we can hone in on and really elevate our lives. You know what I'm saying? We all are the chosen ones. It's just all about tapping in, taking care of yourself, and doing what you're supposed to do, being disciplined, being anchored, locked in, whatever you want to say, and just, stay in there. It's gonna get hard a lot of times. We have a lot of hardship come our way, but hey, that's a part of it. But if we stay anchored, do the things we're supposed to do, taking care of our bodies, eating how we're supposed to eat, resting, you know what I'm saying, praying, fasting, all that good stuff, everything else will line itself up. We just got to do our part, and that's why we wanted to hone in on this 3-day quick washout, 3-day cleanse, just to kind of realign, making sure we, on the right path, making sure we hear, the right voice, you know what I'm saying? Making sure we hear correctly, making sure that we can hear from our spirit by keeping it clean, you know what I'm saying? So we can hear from God. So, that's our whole take, man. We just want to be in alignment. No, we're not perfect. We're not proclaiming to be perfect. We'll never be perfect. So, that's not what we're about here. We're about learning and connecting and learning from others, and just doing our part, man, just to make sure we stay in alignment and make sure we give ourselves the best chance possible. So, with that being said, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this thing with us, man, as much as we did. It was a quick 3-day cleanse. So, like I said, we was on all fruit, nuts and seeds. We're mostly the melons, watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, and we had some oranges, and we had some dragon fruit, spring water, of course. But yeah, man. So, y'all feel free. You don't even have to do 3 days. Just try 1 day. Just where, if you just want to fast the whole day, for the whole 24 hours, or you just want to, eat nothing but watermelon, nothing but, honeydew, cantaloupe, grapes, seeded grapes, oranges, seeded oranges, whatever. Just find something. Keep it simple. Just start off on 1 day and just, tap in and hone in on, on what that body really can do. You know what I'm saying? On the power that you really possess within you. Just tap in, man, and just try it for 1 day and just see how much better you feel, and then it may turn into 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, who knows, you know what I mean? So just try it out, man. If you're trying to, if you've been looking for some answers, you know what I'm saying, just hone in and lock in, and see where that thing take you at, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, y'all come in and y'all just stay with us, man. We're gonna stay locked in with y'all. We're gonna climb up out of here. We're gonna get ready for our group fitness later on today at 5:45. We're gonna go in and we're gonna pump and sweat, and we're gonna shut it down. But anyway, y'all come in, like, share, subscribe, baby, and we'll be sure to bring you more content. But anyway, y'all hold it down like Bobby Brown. Hope y'all enjoyed this thing. All right, y'all.